Hi, good morning to all. Myself, Suresh. I have total 12 years of experience in IT, working as a data architect in multiple companies. I'm doing data engineering trainings from last 6 years, especially into Snowflake and other cloud platforms. So nowadays, there are a lot of changes happening in the industry, the career transition happening completely with the cloud platforms, especially into data analytics platform. Whoever having knowledge into the cloud latest advanced technologies, they are getting the packages whatever they are getting into file. So that is a transition happening in the industry at this moment. Like whoever working in last couple of years, let's say 10 years or 15 years in the industry, they are completely occupied with the single and outdated technologies like Oracle, and also we have Informatica, and there are some couple of technologies working in the data platforms. So the concept what we are using in the cloud platforms is almost same. Just we have to adopt those changes to get the better packages and better career growth in the market. That is a knowledge we need to gain. The fundamental knowledge everybody get here working in the data domains, especially the data platforms. So that is the very simple and straightforward is SQL. SQL is the language which is going to interact with the any database. That can be Oracle, or that can be Snowflake, or that can be Databricks, or that can be Azure, or AWS, or Google Cloud. The fundamental concept is same, but the thing is how we are going to adopt these cloud platforms. If you are able to understand and if you are able to gain that knowledge, right, you are going to differentiate in the market. So that is very, very important. The main thing here everybody need is we should have proper learning attitude. That is the only prerequisite for everyone to grow career into their better levels. So you feel like whether I'm capable enough to learn this course. So I don't have any knowledge. I can able to do it or not. It's very difficult. So this is the mindset majority of the people having. So only thing is just we need to change our mindset. Whether every you have time or not, that's your choice. If you have time, if you have mindset, then that is the prerequisite for this course. So nowadays, majority of the work is going on in the cloud platforms. So you notice there are some people losing their jobs because of AI and also these cloud technologies. So why? Because it's not about losing the job. It's about we are not upgrading what industry need. So that is what the things are happening in the market. So let's say one person working in the company in last 15 years, if they are working and they are going to do the same work what 15 years back expecting in the industry. So if you are not upgrading things what industry need at this moment, then why company accept you are not upgrading yourself? So why company keep you as it is in the same what kind of work you are doing in 15 years back? So if as long as things are changing, we have to change ourselves. Just for that, we need proper guidance and proper motivation, proper process to upgrade ourselves to the next level. Even though whenever you are noticing some changes in your mobile, you are keep upgrading yourself with the latest mobiles, latest models. So why you are not using same Nokia or 1100 what people are using last 10 years back? Why you are upgrading only with mobiles? Why you are upgrading only with the laptops? why you are not upgrading with other things which is uh, using in your personal life. Same thing applicable here also, right? Even though one software get updated in your mobile, you're just upgrading that software also. So that means every minute we are looking for some upgrades. So in the career point of view also, same thing need to applicable here. We have to upgrade ourselves. So then only you are going to be in the better position in your career. That is very, very important. So now here we are talking about complete. It's a data engineering course. So we are going to use like uh, majority of the people know like what is this course about, what is this technology, and anyone not aware of what is Snowflake, why we are learning Snowflake. Can you just quickly type in chat window, or you can speak? I don't have any issue. So just make it more interactive so that it will be helpful to sort out all your questions. We can understand more better about how things are happening, how we can able to help each other to grow our career to the next level. Okay, don't hesitate to raise your voice to ask any small questions. This is very, very important to transition ourselves, upgrade ourselves. Okay, so if you don't ask any questions, again there is some confusion going on in your mind that's going to trouble for your career. Now this is high time to change ourselves and upgrade ourselves to move to the next level in our career. Okay, so like we are going to understand what is anyone having any questions so far? Okay, so next very important point, like why you need to learn this course. So why you need to learn Snowflake? So what is the need of learning Snowflake? So if you are working in the data background, if you are working in the data background, if you are not working in the data background, so if you see your LinkedIn posts daily, if you are following LinkedIn, out of 10 jobs, 8 jobs are generating in the data analytics side, data domain side. So out of 10 jobs, 8 jobs are generating in the data domain side. Like, so you just follow the LinkedIn and you can get the number of opportunities, and also you can try something like just I'm trying something now, even I'm opening long time. Let's see how many opportunities are coming up in this area. Just I'm simply typing DBT. See how many jobs is showing. It's uh, 1,000 jobs are generating in DBT site. Okay, now so this is Infosys. All the posts are like BA engineer, technical manager, Snowflake data engineer DBT, at Snowflake DBT Python, data engineers, and DBT role. So I'm not showing any wrong data here. I'm just giving the live data. What kind of job opportunities are coming up in this area? Just I'm giving Snowflake. Okay. See Snowflake. It's around 32,000 jobs are filtered from Naukri. Snowflake Data Engineering Drive on 23rd August, Pune and Kolkata. So 5 to 10 years experience, LTI Mindtree, and Snowflake Developer on India, and Snowflake Developer, Infosys, Data Snowflake, Quest Global, Snowflake Data Engineer, Snowflake Senior Data Engineer, PwC, Snowflake Lead, Gensar, Data Architect, Senior Associate, Snowflake Data Engineer, Tech Mahindra, So senior data engineer Snowflake. So these are all the jobs generated in 1 week back. This is not old jobs. All the jobs are generating in 1 week. So are we eligible to attend these interviews? Are we able to crack these interviews? So now we are working on some technology, which is, if you search the same technology here, you can find hardly 10 or 15 jobs. See the difference, how many jobs are showing here in the filter condition. So that means this is the time to decide yourself whether the course what you are doing, this is having demand in the market or not. That is the first step everybody should think about it. Should not take the blindly any course. Different people suggest different ways. Like whether you want go and take the AI, you go and take the data science, you go and take the ML. So that is blindly people suggest that. I don't accept that. Like if you blindly go and take data science course, what you learn in data science? It will take 6 months time to complete the data science. In this, after 6 months time, you forget everything what you start from where you started. So we have to keep properly like career planning transition. Like first, what we have to do? What's our capability? First, what we have to do. Next, what we need to do. Like that, if you arrange things properly in the step by step, it's easy to move forward and get things done. If you suddenly go and take the 15th step instead of going 1, 2, 3, we can't manage that. It's not going to be helpful. For the namesake, we are doing like we are doing some course and we are learning something for society, but that's not going to be helpful for your career personally. So whenever you are doing any kind of course, like especially into data analytics or anything, you have to choose the career options and what kind of opportunities are coming up. So what is the future for this technology? So all those things you have to do self-analyze, and then if you start, it is going to be helpful for your career. And also here, like as a data engineer, the first thing is what we need to do is first fundamental thing everybody should aware, like we should have knowledge on SQL. So structured query language, that means if you are able to understand SQL, so most of the people studied SQL in their college time, and also they started working in their office works and the projects and all those things. So we have to start from the scratch, we have to go deep dive into SQL step by step. So for learning and working in Snowflake, that is not that much knowledge is not required. Whenever you're working with, whenever you're attending interviews, and whenever you're going to crack the interview, at that time they may ask you scenario-based questions. That time you are in a position to understand and try something, even though you are not able to give the 100%. At least if you give 60%, they will take you. Majority people doing mistake, they're not focusing on the scenarios. In our sessions we are going to keep sharing all the interview questions. People whoever attending the different batches, I'm going to collect all the questions. I'll keep posted into the respective groups, so that we have to prepare all the questions, so that it's going to be helpful for your next level of learning, that's going to be helpful for the interviews. So our course is completely designed for interview-based questions, along with the knowledge what we are going to get in Snowflake and also DBT, and also we are going to cover Python, what required here in the Snowflake. So we are going to do different batches, okay? And also this is all completely live practical course. We are not going to teach anything present in the slides. Just this is the concept. Just you learn and do. That's not the model we are doing in our course. This is completely practical course. You have to execute, you have to create the data sets, we have to use the real-time data sets, we have to complete and execute those data sets part of the course. And also officially, we are going to do some bad certifications from the Snowflake. We are going to guide and how to start and where to start. And once you get the badge, officially you can publish those badges into your LinkedIn, and also you can add into your resume also. So those are all the things we are going to do parallelly along with our course. So all the topics what we are going to cover, it's completely scenario based, and we have to connect with the cloud integrations that can be AWS or Azure or Google Cloud. We can use any of the cloud platforms as your comfort. We are going to get knowledge using Snowflake along with any cloud platforms. That's going to be helpful, and we can use those things part of the course. So we are all using trial accounts for our practice purpose. That's not going to charge anything for your practice. We have everything is available for cloud services, which is easy to integrate and easy to access for your practice. We can understand like AWS services, like let's say your data is present in AWS, how you can bring the data into Snowflake, how you can access the API's data. So that can be JSON data, or that can be different formats of data, how we can able to utilize, and that's going to be used in the Snowflake for data analytics and processing purpose. So this is completely practical course, and I need everyone's support here. I need everyone time here. If you want to transition yourself in your career, this is the high time for you to upgrade yourself. So only at least daily 2 to 3 hours time required. Your time is required to upgrade yourself. So if you sit properly 2 hours, 3 hours time, that's more than sufficient to upskill ourselves. So I'm not expecting you spend 8 hours or you spend 20 hours or 25 hours like that. So just you need 3 hours time. If even though you have more time, you have more bandwidth to learn things, I'm very happy to do that. As long as you are doing more scenarios, I'm going to give more assignments to you. So we have like a lot of assignments are lined up in our course. Like we are going to help you to take it. Let's say one person having more bandwidth, they're having like they want to spend more time. So we are going to give assignments step by step. So if you're able to complete first assignment, we no need to wait for the second person. You just immediately you can able to take the second assignment instead of waiting for other person. Why? Because in batch we have 10, 15 members. So we can't wait for other person. Different people having different mindset and different pace of learning things. Okay, that's the reason I don't want to compromise your learning capabilities because of someone's issue. So that's the reason we are going to take care each and every individual having their own bandwidth. We are giving assignments. We have to complete that phase. So if you're able to learn things very fast, you have more assignments. That's going to helpful to crack your interviews very fast. If you're taking time, it's not an issue. Let's take 1 more month time. It's up to you. So we have to balance things, but only thing is we should not stop learning things in between. We have to move like a tortoise. Even though you are slow, just keep moving. You should not wait for someone. Just keep moving slowly until you get things done. Okay, don't wait for someone. Don't give up the things. Keep learning. If you're not able to learn, again you start coming back and start from there and do the things next. So repeatedly, if you keep doing same thing again and again, you'll be in track. No doubt in it. Definitely it's going to be value added for your career. Okay, so only what again I'm repeating, we should have the learning attitude. We should not feel pain like whether I am capable enough to do it, things or not. I know there are some people who already took the career break after 8 years or 10 years. Again, they started back career, and they learn the things how we plan. They're in a good position now. Okay, I know most of the people working here. So you are daily doing some activities. Your brain is still active to learn things. So definitely, it's not a difficult job to crack the things. Okay, so we have to follow the proper process and proper discipline to learn things. That's going to be helpful for your career growth. Okay, so any questions so far? Anyone? Any open questions? Okay, fine. So if we don't have any questions, that's good. Okay, now, so here we are going to start our sessions immediately, and mostly we are going to, it is going to be helpful like, so daily we are conducting 1 hour session. So, and also we have like, uh, we are going to start with the Snowflake trial accounts, and that's going to be helpful for your like so this is officially we are taking the information from Snowflake. I'm not going to use anything on my own. So whatever Snowflake providing, we are using and we are learning together. If we have any issues, we are going to solve the any problem immediately. That's going to be helpful to move further. So we have team like they are going to be helpful. If you are able to stuck somewhere, if you're not able to resolve that, so immediately we have support people that's going to be helpful for your learning things. So here like we have, this is the, you are eligible to apply for all these kind of roles. So you can become a data engineer, SQL, or you can become a data engineering with Python, SQL analyst, ML engineer, app developer, IT app developer, business user, database administrator, data analyst, data scientist. So these are all the different roles and different companies using. Okay. And also we have like officially there are some couple of certifications from Snowflake. So you can do those Snowflake certifications. And also there are some badges available. So this is the first batch we are going to do. We are all beginners just to understand like what is data warehousing, what it is important, why it is important, and how to, what are the different services, to understand the terminology. So this is the first batch we are going to target in next 1 week or 10 days time. Everybody should get the badge, everybody able to complete that badge. Okay, even though we have all the previous students, I'm running with multiple batches. Those people also completed and they're sharing the badges like this. So, so that badge, it will come like this. Let me show you that. If you see this, once you complete that badge, right? So recently, August 16th, this person get completed this. So they were, so this is the name. So you completed this badge, so and so died. This is officially generated from Snowflake, and you can able to publish this badge into um, like LinkedIn or any social media channels. So these are all the different people whoever the recent batch people, all the people completed their badges. Okay, so like these are all the, I can say it's freshers and also very less experienced people. Even they are able to do things like, definitely it's going to be useful for the experienced people. We can able to do it better than the people who just came out from the college post outs. So like definitely this is going to be helpful for them for the career transition. And also you can keep all these badges into your resume, so that it is going to give identity. Like instead of telling if you are writing a lot of points in resume, I'm so and so this, I have very good knowledge. So instead of that, if you have some proof like I already having some knowledge that is certified from the Snowflake, that value is different. That is where you are going to differentiate yourself, right? So this is how, like, even though freshers or experienced people who are working on these latest technologies, definitely it's going to be helpful for their career. There's no doubt in it. Okay. So these are all the things we have to gain parallelly along with our knowledge, so that it's going to be helpful for you to understand more better. Okay. So, and like now, if you see, Snowflake is one of the trending uh, technology in the market. Lot of projects they are working into different on-premise services, which is running in last 15-20 years. That can be Oracle, or that can be SQL Server, MySQL, everything that's going to be migrated to cloud nowadays. So even though you are working in Teradata, and also we have different things, right? So those are all the things, Snowflake, and there are some other competitors now. They are all migrating the into cloud platforms. So Snowflake is one of the option to the companies which is going to manage their data, which is going to get their data very fast and easy to analyze the data. And even though we have some huge data, that data is going to be handled properly into Snowflake for the better data analytics purpose. So day by day data size is very high. Like, we have to handle those things carefully, right? So that is the reason. So companies are migrating their data to Snowflake, and also there are some inbuilt options also coming up. So step by just I'm trying to show you something. So recently, Snowflake released one option that is called Snow Convert. Okay. So these kind of new platforms and new technologies come, features adding into Snowflake. What it is going to do, whatever the migration activities are happening from Oracle to Snowflake, so there is some direct plugins are coming up. So why? So what it is going to do? It is going to directly whatever objects we have present into your Oracle, it's going to convert and keep them into Snowflake. Okay, so these plugins are available. So instead, this migration process is going to be become very easy. Just to add your source connectors, like your data is coming from Oracle and your Snowflake, so that it's going to get all the objects compatible with the Snowflake directly, instead of again recreating each and every objects and working on those objects separately. So these are all the additional latest features are coming up in the Snowflake. Even though we are going to do this Snow Convert also having some certification, we can do some certification, depends on your interest and passion on all those things. So those things also available here, like we can able to use this. This is all AI enabled features in Snowflake. We are doing all the AI services along with the whatever services available, so that it will be available and it's easy for us to keep our knowledge up to date, so that we can able to differentiate things compared with others to learn. Those are all the activities going to happen in your Snowflake. Okay, so these are all the things we are going to adopt the knowledge day by day, and that's going to be helpful for your profile. So along with that, we have some, like we can able to use some Python use cases, how we can leverage Python skills into Snowflake, and what is the need of it, and those are all the things also we are going to learn along with our course. And there is some other trending model that is called DBT. Okay, so DBT, like, this is why companies are choosing DBT nowadays. So earlier, even though some people might be bluffed with someone else, like if you learn only Snowflake outside, Some people guide you only Snowflake. There is no point of learning only Snowflake. There is no need of learning Snowflake only. So why? Because you don't get any opportunities if you learn simply Snowflake. So why? Because all the opportunities are generating combination of Snowflake and DBT. Okay, so DBT is the essential skill nowadays for all the data engineers. Why? Because whether you are using Snowflake or you are using DBT or any cloud, let's say your company at present working in Snowflake. Okay, next 2 years or 2 3 years down the line, your company wanted to migrate your data to again to some other new technology come, they want to migrate there. Okay, so majority of the work you are doing in DBT, instead of, even though you are migrating your Snowflake to some other database, most of the code is built on top of the DBT. So just you can change the plugin from Snowflake to some other technology. 70% of the work we can able to reduce, again repeatedly work on the new technology. Majority of the work is doing in DBT, and DBT with the new technology is going to be connected. So all the work is happening in the DBT side. It's not going to trouble for your migration activities. So that is the reason majority of the companies relying on DBT instead of the specific technology that can be Snowflake or Databricks or anything else. So this DBT having connectors with all those kind of cloud platforms. So that is the reason nowadays we should have knowledge on DBT also. This is definitely going to be value added for your career. Okay. So DBT cloud warehouse options. Okay. See, if you see here, DBT Cloud offers support a wide range of data warehouses. See, if you see whether your company using Snowflake or your company using Redshift or your company using BigQuery or you are using Databricks and few more. So these are all the top players in the market. If you go any data company without these four, they are not running their business. So if you know the DBT, you can able to use any of these cloud platforms automatically. So we no need to worry about again to learn all those things. That's the reason DBT is a core skill here for any data engineering company, just to connect and play your skills with any of the other cloud platforms. So this is very important skill for everyone to leverage your knowledge in Snowflake and any other cloud platforms. You just forget about whether you are learning in Snowflake or Databricks or something else, just to understand what is happening in the world, what kind of changes happening in the world, why companies want to bring data to cloud. If they want to bring data to cloud, what are all the options available? This is the fundamental question we have to raise everyone whenever you're trying to uh, interact with any of your friends, or whenever you want to search something in Google or Chat GPT, whatever way. This is the questions we have to sort out ourselves before taking any course. Yes, if you get the reason, this is the reason. Yes, there is some benefit is there. Definitely, it's going to be useful for the companies move their data to cloud. So, what are all the options available in the cloud? Why they want to use only Snowflake? Why not Databricks? Why not Google BigQuery? So each and every skill having, each and every technology having their own priorities, right? If you are using iPhone 16 or Samsung, why you are using only iPhone? Why not Samsung? Why not some other phone? So this is all the things you are comparing yourself better. Why? Because you are more curious to know about things here. This is the same comparison should happen in the technologies also. That is where your next level knowledge is going to get it. If we get answer for this question, you know better what is happening in the world, why I'm choosing this. Same way why you are choosing some mobile or TV or some washing machine or fridge, same way you can compare, right? Now you are the most value person to get better opportunity compared with any other person. So this is the only knowledge we have to get it. You choose any one of the cloud, definitely you are going to be, let's say you are getting package less. Within 2 3 months, you are going to get into two or into three or whatever luck favored you. I'm sure with that. Why? Because majority of the people like working in 3 4 years experience, so they are getting less than double digit number nowadays. Okay. Now, if you are in the latest skill, I'm sure you are going to get what you are getting into 3 times or 4 times package. That's what people are getting. I'm not sure whether you are aware of it or not. That's how things are happening outside. So this is where industry is moving. This is the knowledge you have to gain to get the better things. So nobody come and tell us like, hey, why you are doing, why you're not preparing. That's nobody come and push for us, right? From every time. You have to motivate ourselves to come. Whenever you compare with others, that person having very less knowledge is getting double what I'm getting. What I'm doing just simply work from home means just eating and sleeping and just doing something blah blah and then enjoying. Why? Because we are just getting low salaries and also we are managing our life. That's the reason we are not motivating ourselves. Whenever you start comparing, time is same, knowledge is same, energy is same, and everything is same, but the efforts, the approach is different. We have to follow the different approach to execute things differently. This is where change come into the picture, that we have to adopt. That is very very important, to follow and adopt the things. If you keep giving 3 4 interviews, you'll get to know what is happening. That interview questions also we are only collecting from for you. This is how the interview. We are going to take the mock interviews every week or alternative weeks. We are whoever interested. We are asking them to give the mock interviews to brush up your knowledge, gain the knowledge. Whatever interview questions they are asking, those questions only we are asking in the meeting. So this is where you can able to change yourself, and you can help you to change your projects also in resume, so that whatever work you did so far, just leave it there itself. If you're not confident on it, we'll provide some new projects. You can keep that project, explain that project, how we can able to deliver things. So that is where you can differentiate yourself. So nowadays, once you get job everywhere, some uh, chat gpt and AI platforms are there to understand, execute those things. It's just to understanding things are very very important. If you don't understand anything, you simply give something to ChatGPT, it will give some reasonable answer. How you utilize that answer? If you don't know where you have to utilize that, that knowledge is also very important, right? So we have to gain that knowledge through these sessions. This is where you are going to learn all those knowledge that's going to be applicable and going to implement in your next steps in your life. Okay, now, so this is Snowflake, like it's completely work on the SQL database, and there's no maintenance at all. There's no installation required. So it's kind of plug and play technology, like how you're using Gmail. So if you want to use Gmail, what you need some proper internet, right? You can able to connect with any of your laptop or mobile or your friend laptop or browsing center or somewhere else. Even Snowflake or any cloud platforms also same. You can able to connect anywhere. You can able to work from any machine also. There is no restrictions. It's completely secured and we can just plug and play technology. So, and also very important thing is like we have to use pay as you go model. That means how much you are consuming, you are going to pay for it. Let's say you are using only 10 GB today, pay for it. 2 GB today, pay for it. instead of paying upfront cost. So instead of paying 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte, 3 terabyte storage, whatever size you are using, just you are going to use and pay for it. This is having a lot of benefits. You are using pay as you go model. Sometimes you are using more, sometimes you are using less. Depends on the situation we are going to use and access this cloud services on demand. Okay, these are all the very, very important features where Snowflake is going to differentiate something, and there are some different layers and architectural differences. These are all the points we are going to deep dive into our Snowflake sessions, detailed sessions. So just you can able to go through like why Snowflake, who are all the competitors, how it is going to be different. These are all the questions. Keep it in mind whenever we meet next class. I will ask something like why you are learning this course. So I need answer from everyone. So I'm always encourage you to interact in the sessions instead of simply sitting and listening. So that won't help you. Even though you feel small, you just raise your voice. That kind of communication is going to helpful to you to reach to the next level. So I always encourage that it's up to you how you want to take your next steps. So that's what I feel. All the success people always they interact and learn and ask the questions, even if it's a small questions. So those are all the things. You have to be more passionate to learn things. That's very, very important. And now I'm going to end this session in 2 minutes. So now I think you are all new and some people already registered. So those who ever not registered with the course, and also we do some corporate trainings as well. We just deliver the trainings in different companies. Just we just visit the companies and we just deliver the trainings like this. You can check our feedbacks also in our website, cloudhill.in, and you can find some courses. You can see some learners feedbacks also here. All that there are some hundreds of students already completed course with us. They are in the very good positions in their career now. So it's happening from last 5 6 years down the line. And there are some reviews, it's not updated. So you just refer and check this, and you can share with your friends, anyone interested. And also there is some enrollment form here. You just give your details so that our team get back to you and they will contact you for the next steps. Okay, so whoever interested, try to reach out to me by today evening. So yeah, this is my number. So if you have any questions, anything, I will help you to sort out all those questions before proceeding to the next steps. Okay, so that's all from my side. If you have any questions, I will take your questions, or else we'll wind up your call now.